What's happening with the housing market? The big issue, of course, for the past year and a half, or longer than that actually, is inventory. Years ago during the lockdown when rates were so low, things were flying off the shelf. Now nothing's moving. There's nothing for sale actually. Very, very low inventory. There are some positive signs. In June, pending home sales is up 0.3%, the first jump since February. That's a positive sign, especially with rates around 7%, which means people still want to buy. Pending home sales in June were up 0.3%, the first jump since February, which is very, very positive in lieu of the fact that interest rates are still at 7%. The challenge being that not a lot of people are selling their homes if they bought in the past few years with these really, really low rates. Making that move at a higher rate is a challenge for them. So for a while here, we're going to see the low inventory still be a challenge, but it doesn't mean there's something wrong with the housing market. So a lot of situations are where people have to buy a property, where they have to move. They're making a job change, but they have to sell their current property. That puts them in a bind because in a market like this, a seller's not going to wait for them to sell their property. We have options. Bridge loan, accessing that equity in their property so they can buy the new property. And we have options where we do not count their current debt against them, so it allows them to buy. Call me for details on that. We have options in a market with low inventory. We have options for you to move quickly if you need to.